nothing.
I think I might be able to make a Pan-Pam dilemma.
The price is wrong, bitch.
Wait, let me explain something to you.
I am McLovin.
Mama said that alligators are ornery because they got all them teeth but no toothbrush.
That frog really tied the room together, did it not?
You are a smelly pirate hook.
That guy in a little coat.
Big news for the boys.
Yeah, big news.
It is official.
For the TV show.
It is official, and we'd like to thank a little company up north, Midwest, White Castle Burgers. The greatest sliders on the planet.
How you doing?
Hall of Fame bound, baby.
Hall of Fame.
We are Hall of Fame bound. How you doing?
Hall of Famers.
HOF. We get to meet the family who created these tasty treats and gave the world probably the greatest snack at 2 a.m.
And also just jam our comedy down everybody's throat.
Oh, yeah. And just jamming this up your ass.
And we are going to be jamming White Castle all over the place.
Over the place.
Just jamming it up everywhere.
Jamming it up your ass, Jeremy Jam style. How you
may
doing?
never see something from us again that doesn't have White Castle in it.
Yeah. Yes, seriously. We need some wall art. Maybe there's like a sick LA artist that could do like a cool graffiti White Castle logo for us. Or
absolutely.
Have you ever seen where they do like the spray paint on the wall? Like the cool mural at our office, we just get a big one of White Castle.
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
And HOF
so
with
thank
us
you,
inside.
White Castle.
Thank you, White Castle. And to show my appreciation, I heated up 2 tasty treats I'm going to eat here for the folks.
My guess is that's going to be a 10 out of 10. How you doing?
Crank it up to 11.
10s across the board.
Yep. 10s across the board.
Even the Russian judge is giving it a 10 out of 10.
Yeah. 5 out of 10. 5 out of 4 dentists give it a 10.
Yeah. Even the Russian judge is giving it the 10 out of 10.
The pissed off Russian judge.
I'm just gonna, just piss off an entire country, but.
Oh. Oh my God.
Yeah, they are good in the morning too.
They're good in the morning. They're good in the afternoon. They're good at night. They're good at when you come home. Who's comforting you? If you get dumped or stood up or striked out, WC is here to rub your shoulders and comfort you on the night you had.
WC's got your back always.
Has to be the motto. Got your back.
Yeah. We got your back.
We'll be here in your worst of times and in your greatest
of times. Best of times. WC.
It's like that townie friend you just take with you forever, who's always just stayed true.
Always true to the locals.
Just so ironclad, doesn't get fazed by the fancy stuff, refuses
doesn't get fazed by the fancy stuff. I love that.
Refuses to go to 5-star restaurants.
Just doesn't understand indulging in nice things. I love that. Yeah.
Oh God, suck those bad lyrics down.
Those are the types of people you want around you. The type that don't get fazed by the fancy stuff.
The Brett Raymonds of the world, who would rather go to McDonald's.
Brett Raymond is just
salt of the earth.
Of local. Yeah.
Salt of the earth human being.
Salt of the earth.
It doesn't you could take him on the red carpet. He wouldn't want it. He would want to stay right here.
Yeah. Be like, why don't we just watch it from Vermont, from the basement in Vermont?
Remember when we went to NASCAR?
Yeah, you're like, hey, Brett, we could take you to the show. He's like, yeah, but why don't we just get some food and watch it in the basement?
Let's just get some Domino's and just watch it from the basement.
Yeah, why we gotta get all dressed up and go?
Just shreds a 5-star restaurant where the plate's $15K.
Yeah, I've had a better steak.
Yeah, Denny's makes a better cut.
I had a nice cut at Denny's the other day.
I had a nice cut of steak at the Longhorn.
I had an omelet at Denny's that would rival this steak any day. Just really cutting down like some guy's whole life experience into one dish. Just like I think the omelet at Denny's is better.
Every celebrity has eaten there. It served presidents. It served princes. It served kings. Like this guy just comes in, just goes, I had a better cut at Denny's.
Yeah, I mean, I had an omelet at Denny's that was about this good. So I mean, I don't know.
That's like Dad was telling Chandler and I last night that when he used to drive Eddie Murphy. Now, mind you, I was starting to do I was adding up the dates. He was driving around Eddie Murphy at the height of his comedy career, like in '83, Delirious, Red Jacket.
So, like, I don't know if Dad wants people knowing this, but like, most people don't know this, that he was driving around. He used to drive limos in LA while he was trying to be an actor. And one of his clients was Eddie Murphy. And he used to hang out with Eddie Murphy all the time. Like Eddie would invite him. Yeah, Eddie would invite him in. Like Eddie didn't want him to like sit in the car. And he would invite him in and stuff. I guess we're blowing it open now here on the show.
Yeah, The Man's Assistant. If you haven't checked it out, go check out The Man's Assistant.
This was like back in the heydays, like Eddie Murphy Raw when he was doing stand-up.
Delirious, like selling out fucking the whole palace. Like that was like the start of filming your comedy.
Hanging out with Steve Madsen.
Yeah. My favorite part is, so they go to some, he was telling us there was some fancy French restaurant. I didn't know if he wanted anyone
to know about it or not. But
no, I don't think he cares. He was telling everybody.
Yeah.
I guess now all of us last night. Yeah. So he was driving Eddie Murphy, right? So he was saying like, oh, Eddie Murphy's great, but Eddie Murphy also had an entourage. So he goes, there's one car for
Charlie.
Eddie. Yeah.
Charlie's brother, Charlie.
They had to take 2 limos, right? So sometimes you take Eddie by himself with like a date, or sometimes you take the entourage in the car behind you.
Right.
And I guess they leave some like 5-star restaurant where like the plates are like $1,500 each, right? Because like obviously the entourage gets the same as Eddie, right? They get treated. Eddie takes care of everybody. He's just like that soul to the earth person. So the guys leave the restaurant like, fuck that place. Let's go to Waffle House. Like, like they're just shitting on it. Like,
no, he said that like they were all like super down to earth. That they felt like uncomfortable with him sitting in the car, so they would have him come in all the stuff.
Yeah, he's just down to earth. That's Brett. Yeah. Had a better cut at Denny's.
He also used to drive Bruce Willis around. Bruce Willis was one of his clients. A lot of people don't know that.
Bruce Willis.
He drove around. And this is a big one too. A lot of people don't know. He drove around the Colonel, the guy who used to manage Elvis. Yeah.
Yeah, and I guess he's super nice.
Yeah, I mean,
he drove Madonna.
If anybody's ever met our dad, like you're probably not gonna have an issue with him unless you do something stupid, right? Like he's a pretty just like normal, regular,
go with the flow
mill guy. Yeah, as long as he's not your dad, like he's okay.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like
as long
for
as
us,
you don't have...
like for us, he was the hammer, but like
he was
as
the
a
sergeant.
normal guy, he's all right.
He was the drill sergeant.
Yeah. No, I'm sure.
Anybody else, he's cool.
I would be real surprised to hear that he didn't get along with anybody.
No, if you're getting invited to like things,
he's not
like
me. He's the
warm
nice version,
and welcoming,
and I'm the mean version. Yeah, I got the monster in me. But no, he's like just a run of the mill guy. Yeah, no, I couldn't see anybody having an issue with him. You know.
I just can't imagine peak Eddie Murphy delirious. Like, you know how crazy it must have been to like go and experience that shit.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. It's not like us to like name drop, right? So like we're not.
Yeah.
I didn't know. If
I don't want to name drop.
No, because
Murphy.
Yeah, no, I didn't know if he wanted people to know about it or. I mean, but it's crazy.
I got a
what
question
else we got?
for you.
Sports. Oh my god.
Well, before we get into sports,
yeah. What else?
Question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Gas station boner pills. What's in those? Number 1, and number 2.
They're just getting out of hand now.
Are they FDA approved? I'd like to give you the floor.
I don't even need the floor. Absolutely not. What are you, crazy?
Those
There's
can't be.
barely
Those
anything
can't
in a
work,
gas
right?
station. There's barely anything in a gas station that's fucking FDA approved. Are you kidding me?
How about those?
You think the boner pills are going to be FDA approved?
They're all
the
like
Doritos-
Rhino or
the
fucking.
Doritos are going to fucking last the nuclear war. What are you, fucking boner pills? Like,
I just don't get
nothing in a
who's
gas station is
going in, who's going into a gas station and buying these Rhino pills. Like,
Hey,
what do
there
you
are
think?
people. Somebody's doing it. Otherwise, they wouldn't exist.
But like, what do you think's in these, and does it even work? Because like, you have Viagra, which is safe and you can buy anywhere, or you could buy this fucking thing that has like Photoshop graffiti on the back, like a logo.
Yeah, it's got some like fucking picture of a rhinoceros that's like jacked up, fucking like
Veins
Arnold Schwarzenegger
popping out.
flexing on the fucking back corner. Like, what are we buying here?
I just don't get how that they can just sell those.
I mean, it's hard to regulate everything, right?
It seems like Florida always has them too.
Things are going to slip through the cracks, and I feel like boner pills are one of those things. Boner pills have slipped through the cracks.
The chemicals that could be popping out of that fucking thing. Like, you gotta piss for methamphetamines. There's no way there's not a little meth in that thing.
Guy, every snack in that thing is like fucking would never rot. Like, you're gonna the boner pills are the least of my worries.
That's a weird mint, dude.
Yeah, I know, it's Viagra. You got 4 hours to drink like Keith Richards, still got hard.
Public bathroom, shared, seat down. Do you lift it to piss? Yes or no?
Yeah, I mean, I'll give it a try with my foot, right? Like, I'm gonna try to be like a decent person. I'm not gonna touch it with my hand, that's for sure.
Sometimes I take a paper towel and
I'll give
that's
it
like
the
at
old
work.
one-leg shoe up, try to give it the old lift up.
That's at work, but at like a public place, I will try to lift it with my foot, and if not, I'm just trying to aim as good as best as I can.
I'll just find another stall that has it up.
Just keep
I don't
walking
want the
down.
hassle.
You just keep
want the
walking
hassle.
till you find the perfect stall.
Look, there's never a situation where I'm going into a bathroom and I want to have a problem in any area whatsoever. Whether it's the fullness of the urinal, whether it's the dump left in the toilet, I don't want any part of a problem. So I'm going in there, in and out as fast as possible. That's my take on public bathrooms.
That's my take now. That's my take for the
That's
next
gonna
40.
be my take forever. I'm trying to bullet in and bullet out and touch as little as possible.
Oh God, it's just you're just walking through minefields.
This is what I'm saying. I feel like I'm fucking dodging fucking.
Just peeling the fucking door back.
Look, I'm already upset. I gotta go in there. Okay?
I'm already having a bad time.
I'm not trying to make it worse.
Oh God, they're just so fucking terrible. But I will say, when you do find that one that's like hidden, that's untouched, it's magical. There's one in the outlets by our house.
The best bathroom. I'm gonna tell you right now where the best bathroom is. Okay. The best, like the greatest experience ever in a bathroom is you go down to a hotel lobby. All right.
Yeah.
Like about 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. Okay. Because
there's a time range.
It's just been cleaned. Like
It's freshly polished.
And nobody's been in there. Yeah. Like
you see the cart in the doorway and it's leaving.
Yeah.
And you just smile,
bathroom, 6 a.m.
smile cheek to cheek, licking your chops, picking the best one out of the
building for that matter, or any place that cleans, their bathrooms in the morning, right?
Wait. I have a question. What sort of checklist goes through your head when you're picking out the perfect stall?
going to be a how bad do I have to go versus what the bathroom looks like ratio.
Like a pilot
this isn't
checklist.
just simple arithmetic.
This isn't a simple equation.
It's a complex fluid system that keeps evolving. Right?
I would say I go time ETA of how much time I got on the clock, like a quarterback in the pocket, and then I go, is there piss on the seat? How bad does the seat look? And then from there I go TP situation, and then kind of look at the floor.
Yeah. No, I'm telling you, man, it ain't simple for me. How about I probably shouldn't say it.
What?
I was going to talk about somebody else, but I don't want to do it. Because
Whatever.
that person may not want people to know.
We can beep it out.
Yeah, me like ripping one of my friends' bathroom habits out here is probably not what they want.
You know the worst? You know the worst is when you're looking to see if they're unlocked and there's a couple of decoys mixed in between the full ones.
I'll just say this. I got friends who won't use public bathrooms. So they have to schedule their entire bathroom experience around being at home. Right?
Oh God.
We're not going to say who, but
I think there's like there should be like a True Life about that.
Yeah.
And now sports.
Oh, this is the greatest weekend to be alive and to sit on your couch all day and just eat deep fried burritos, like, sandwiches. R.I.P. to your colon.
Just accept that your NCAA bracket is now absolutely destroyed.
The bed.
After weekend 2, everybody's bracket is basically destroyed except UConn.
You know what's crazy? I heard a guy in Cowherd last week. He was like a college scout, told me that he thinks UConn's going to win the national championship. And I thought at the time, I was like, oh, that's so fucking crazy. Like, fuck that guy. Now, after the ass whoop, you did?
I picked UConn.
Really?
Yeah, because I heard that, and then I heard the guy on ESPN say it too, and then I was like looking up like articles and stuff, and they were saying that there's a route there for them. So I was like, oh, they
are fucking dominant right now.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah, I got them in my bracket.
Fucking ChatGPT. Thank you for Iowa. I love that.
Oh my God!
Stupid
Iowa.
fucking.
Not even within earshot of those.
Didn't even make it out of the first round. Fucking just computers.
Didn't even get to go to the second hotel, for Christ's sake.
You can't compete against human degenerates. Okay, that's one thing that humans will always outbe AI.
Yeah, exactly. Like, there's nothing. AI can take all the data, but it can't predict what's going to happen in the next moment because it's not ever clearly defined, right?
Yeah, there's always just those crazy on a whim fucking Hail Mary catch.
And the one piece that fucks with AI is randomness, right? Like, there's a piece of life that's called randomness, meaning like, why did you decide to turn on the TV before you put on your shoes when every other day you put on your shoes and then turn on the TV? Like, there's a moment sometimes when you just turn the TV on and then put your shoes on. And it's not for any reason, not for something that happened in your past, not for, it's what's called the randomness of life, right? Like, just going left when you normally go right for no other reason than that's just what happened in that moment. So the computer can never predict that, right? Like,
this is, you know what you really need for this weekend? You need like a wall of TVs because you get college hockey playoffs.
Oh my God, yeah.
March Madness. You got some golf. You can sprinkle on a little XFL. Even the NBA. I'll throw the NBA in. I never give them credit. And you got the run to the end for the playoffs for the NHL right now. It's heating up. It's crazy. Like, this kind of part of the year is like the greatest time to, like, if you're a sports fan,
sports,
I guess.
Right?
I guess like if you like politics and books, you probably
NCAA
fucking hate it.
Football, championship, you get NFL championship, then it rolls into like March Madness, right?
You get the Masters coming up.
Masters, and then after that, there's like another little lull.
Kentucky
and then You have the
Derby.
NBA, and then you have the NBA and the NHL playoffs, and then it goes into what's called the dead period, and you have early baseball and lacrosse. That's like the middle of summer,
Yeah,
or not
like,
the middle of summer. That's like the end of May.
this is like the greatest time because then we'll go into like darkness by June. Like end of June once all like the playoffs.
Well, you can roll March Madness kind of into the NHL, NBA playoffs, right? Because those are coming up. So that's kind of fun because then there's always games. There's always playoff games going on.
Yeah.
But then after that gets over,
You got the draft coming up, which is sweet. Like March, April, sick months for sports.
January, February, March, April are some of the best sports months ever.
Ever. You have so much to do. And you have 30 unbelievable games.
Yeah, and I'll say, too, a very, very close second for me is September, October, November.
Start of football season.
Start of football, start of hockey, start of
so horny for college football or any football.
NFL football.
It's the best.
Yeah.
My question to you, sports-wise, what do you think the silliest injury in professional sports is? I got one for you. Roquan Smith, when he celebrated tackling Aaron Rodgers, he tore his ACL.
Anytime somebody's celebrating something and they get injured, that's like the worst thing ever, right? Like the baseball player just now in the World Baseball, right? The
WBC.
Huge baseball player. We're not baseball guys, but like
as you can tell, we can't even name them.
Right, and I can't even name the country. Like I don't want to insult one country by saying it was another country, but there was somebody in the past World Baseball tournament. They were celebrating a win and they were all jumping up and down, and he fucking busted up his ankle. And he's a pretty huge player on a pretty huge team. And I wish I fucking knew more about baseball because
it sounded crazy.
Wow, that was a really great story. You can't tell me the team, the guy, who he plays for in the MLB. Thanks.
Thanks for your awesome sports segment.
Thanks for your awesome sports story about baseball. Maybe you guys shouldn't do baseball.
Maybe stay in your lane. But yeah,
maybe you guys don't talk about baseball.
I mean, there's definitely been pitchers that will have blisters on their finger that are out.
Oh my God, Sam, watch us become huge baseball guys. That is going to make me laugh so much.
Well, the crazy part is there's definitely been pitchers that have been have lost games because like blisters on their fingers. But that doesn't really count too much. I was thinking there was a guy, I forget what his name was.
I think the dumbest one is the celebratory injury. Right? The celebratory injury is the dumbest one.
I think there was a guy.
Can you think of another one? Oh, you know what another dumb one is, and I've seen this happen to guys, when guys are walking back into the locker room with cleats on and they slip on concrete.
Oh yeah, that
a brutal one because that fall is like really hard.
That hurts. And it catches anybody. If you've ever played youth sports, running from the parking lot.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm looking up this silly sports injuries. I thought there was a guy who was out for some games.
And then anytime you're not doing something for your sport and you're like jumping on a fucking bouncy castle with your daughter and you fucking fall weird and twist your ankle, right? Like that's
how about
that's
this one?
Probably gonna frustrate you.
Sammy Sosa, I've actually done this. I think everyone has done this at one point in their life. Sneezed so hard that he pulled a muscle in his back.
Oh yeah, look at as I'm like stretching my back. I was picking up a bag for somebody yesterday, and I fucking pulled a muscle in my neck.
As we shit on these guys.
That's the dumbest injury ever.
Oh my God. Kevin Mitchell allegedly needed emergency dental work on a tooth that was damaged when he tried to microwave chocolate donut.
Oh Jesus Christ. Here's the thing. I'm not going to fault you for trying to microwave a chocolate donut. I've done that before. So I've taken a harder-ish donut and stuck it in the microwave for a few seconds to soften her up.
How about this one? Ryan Lochte tore his MCL catching a fan who jumped into his arms.
Oh yeah, I knew that. Yeah, I remember that one. That kid takes a beating on social media too. I love you.
Oh God, Adam Eaton shrink wrap. In those plastic packages that no one can get open, I was using a little knife. Knife slipped, cut himself.
Yeah,
that fucking hurts.
Here's the thing. You can't fault a guy for a knife slip. That's kind of just like, I mean, if you're
everyone's
waving around
done that.
machete and you fucking stab yourself, well, yeah, you're a dumbass. But like anybody in the kitchen is gonna tell you that a knife slip, that's easy.
Joel Zuma, Guitar Hero.
That's dumb. Injuring yourself playing Guitar Hero, that's not great.
No one thought much until a couple months after the season. GM Dave Dabrowski attributed the injury to playing too much Guitar Hero. After 2 weeks rest, Zuma returned to the World Series, pitching 1 inning in 3 consecutive games.
Oh my God.
Imagine that, where your fucking hands are just in a claw from fucking Guitar Hero.
From Guitar Hero.
Like, how many nights did that guy crush just ripping
pick
GT?
up a real guitar at that point, that guy. I don't understand.
Maybe if you're that passionate, perhaps playing the real, perhaps
once
playing
you
the
hit
real.
a certain level of passion for Guitar
Once
Hero,
you've hit
my
expert
brain,
40 times, perhaps.
Yeah, in my brain, you should be switching over to the real guitar. Like, if you're putting in 40 plus hours on Guitar Hero, you should probably just pick up the real thing. You'll probably get it quick.
Oh, God. Chris Cohen, shaving cream pie. When someone gets a walk-off hit, it's inevitable that the teammates are either going to douse him with a bucket of water or hit him in the face with shaving cream pie. It happens at least 100 times a game. We've all seen it. Everyone's seen the innocent shaving cream interview right in the face. But Chris Coughlin's attempt to pie his teammate Wes Helm turned into a self-inflicted wound. Coughlin twisted his knee when he landed, tearing the meniscus.
Oh my God.
Oh God. These guys. Oh God. Tuck Edwards, coin toss.
Injured on a coin toss?
Tuck Edwards was a Hall of Fame lineman.
Man, I forgot to tell you. We can blend sports into toys. I have the greatest Funko Pop ever made. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Sam and I love this guy. We also like his brother, but we really like this guy. Greatest Funko Pop ever made for the channel, Johnny McEnroe.
That's awesome.
Johnny Mac.
Where'd you get that?
That ball was on the line. Chalk flew up. It was clearly it.
Johnny McEnroe. Isn't that great?
That's so sick.
This is probably the greatest Funko ever.
When did you get that?
I found it at this store.
Target?
I forget where I was. Where was I? It may have been Target or Walmart. I forget. But yeah, I'd never seen a Johnny McEnroe.
What's the back? Let me see the back.
The back?
Yeah.
Is Venus, Maria Sharapova, Johnny Mac, Bjorn Borg, Federer, Nadal, Amanda Anisimov, and Nick Kyrgios. So those are the 8 tennis players they've started with. So my guess is they'll probably make a bunch more. But yeah, Johnny Mac, legend. Slamming rackets, ripping referees.
I love the headband. I love the headband. That's the greatest looking Funko ever.
Just chirping anybody who wants to come into 5 feet of the tennis court. You want a piece? Johnny Mac will give you a piece.
I don't know if I should tell you this because I was saving it for your birthday, but
What?
it's Funko related. Do you
What?
want to know?
Sure.
You can customize your own Funko. So I was going to make...
Now?
Yeah, I was gonna make you your own Jesse Matson Funko.
Okay, and I got a switch up for you. Make both of us make a local big time Funko and make both of us.
Yeah, you can do anything.
Yeah, and put us in like blue baseball caps, right? For like the show's hat.
I'll send you the link so you can dick around with it.
No. You design it. Because I want it as a present, but I want it as two, not one, right? Like,
yeah.
Like the show gets its own Funko, right?
I'll get it. That's what I was going to get you for your birth. Chandler found it.
Yeah, get it. I want that for my birthday, but I don't want just me. I want one of you and me, two characters as the show.
On the couches.
Yeah, and even if you got to design one each, I still want two of them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be fun. But yeah.
Yeah, I think
Funko,
it would be awesome to have Funkos of the show.
Funko lets you customize your own. You can put your own name on it.
Sweet.
You can make yourself like
I
a
didn't know
dragon. That's genius.
I mean, it is genius.
Because they have all the pieces there.
No, I know. It's definitely great. You could start creating like your own versions of the Joker.
Make your own
stuff.
make your own wall of your own custom Funkos.
Yeah. That's pretty
sweet
sweet because you could like take a character and turn it into like all gold if you can't find a golden one. Right?
That's true. I don't know. I mean, there may be some stipulations on some copyright stuff. Like you couldn't be like, I'm going to take a Batman and make it all. I'll just make a Batman looking.
I wonder how close you could get to one of these characters before they flagged it.
That's the only thing I could think of that they'd get really upset about is if you tried to
unless they
infringe on
own
their
the
profit.
rights to that thing. Yeah.
Because I know you can get some like accessories of like Marvel comics because you make yourself like a lizard if you wanted to, or fucking put yourself in like a Batman face mask.
Yeah.
But it's pretty sweet.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I wonder how close they would let you get to like some of the other characters.
Just
because
rip
I
off
think that's where
fucking.
That's where I personally is
Don't
like,
want to spend $200 on the Happy Gilmore Funko. Just make one online yourself.
Exactly. Yeah.
And make it Bappy Gilmore.
Well, I like collecting these all golden ones. Like they make ones that are just like the thing, but it's like limited edition and it's all gold. So I have like a whole bunch of them that are just gold, you know?
Yeah.
So actually kind of like the cars here. See, all these cars are the gold.
I really like the gold selection.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's fun. I like shiny things.
I love Funkos.
Cheap shiny things.
Yeah, I love Funkos. They're the greatest thing. They're like the greatest collecting.
You can't beat
around.
the price on the Funko.
It's so perfect.
Yeah,
$10.
The $10 range is so huge.
And if you want a mini, $5.
Yeah. No, I think it's really, really smart.
I think they priced it perfectly, and they're unbelievable.
Yeah. No, I love them.
And now for something completely different.
But this meeting really fucked my day up. Well, it starts at noon. It goes to like 7. It's like I had this rap party that I was going to go to at fucking Top Golf. Can't go to that now.
What's a rap party?
It's just like a party where a bunch of people who worked on the movie go and hang out for a few hours.
Oh, rap W.
Yeah. And then I was going to go see my fucking weed guy because Atlanta's so stupid and they don't have any dispensaries. But I can't
Pac-Man
see
Jones.
him now.
You know Pac-Man Jones is from Atlanta.
Yeah, there's a ton of people from Atlanta. It's huge.
He's big.
It's the dumbest thing I've ever seen. It would be the greatest thing ever in Georgia to legalize marijuana. It's so
they would make $1
stupid.
billion in one weekend.
Yeah, they would definitely make $1 billion in one weekend. But now I can't see my guy, so I got to ration what I got left, which is barely anything.
That sucks.
That sucks. Yeah, it's just like this thing just fucked my whole day up.
Just spiraling out of control.
Just spiraling out of control. It's 9 a.m. I have contained my rage as long as possible.
You're already pissed.
It's 9 a.m. and I have contained my rage as long as I can.
Losing it.
It's spiraling.
Spiraling out of control. I'm not gonna
My
get
fucking
back.
computer's not working. My email's all fucked up. My fucking energy drink fucking went flat.
This whole day, 9 a.m. spiraling.
It's pouring rain. I can't run outside. I'm fucking losing it. I'm fucking losing it.
Saturday, 9 a.m.
Saturday, 9 a.m. I've contained my rage. Shit. Fucking day. Hasn't even started yet. Fucking.
Hey.
The problems haven't even arisen yet.
I haven't even left the house.
I'm not even dressed.
I haven't even showered. I'm teed up.
I'm fucking teed up already. Yeah.
Hey, at least you don't have like a gynecology for a job. Imagine that.
Absolutely that. And you know what else I go to? Like right away, I go to the fact that like when I woke up today, I could walk, I could hear, I could smell, I could taste. I'll cut it. I try to cut it right in half as fast as possible. It's hard. I got to throw a lot of shit at it. But it's like, I just start going for the easy shit. Like, I'm glad I can walk. Because it sucks to be in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
Like, I'm glad I can hear. I'm glad I can see things. I'm glad I can taste shit. Like, I just go for low-hanging fruit right off the bat. Because if I don't, sometimes it fucking gets rough.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, no,
how about looking at people's assholes all day as a job? Who signs up for that?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure.
Imagine
the
the
doctors
hairy.
who have to deal with the dirty shit. Like, I don't know how they get through it, or how they come to pick it. Right?
You got that job where this guy doesn't know what he's walking into. Each patient's different, right?
Well, you're not, and if you're a doctor, you're probably not seeing the ones. I mean, maybe you are, but you're probably seeing a lot of fucked up shit too,
Yeah,
right? Like things that are
100%.
wrong.
You see all the
Right?
fucked up
so
shit.
it's not gonna be pretty. Like
When I used to work at the hospital, people like sticking their rashes in your face
This
to
is
be like,
what
"Do you
I'm
know
saying,
what
my
this
guy.
is?"
can't do
Yeah.
that.
Why don't you
Yeah.
take 30 feet steps back? Because I don't want what
take
you
about
got.
100 steps back while I wrap myself in a fucking containment suit.
I don't want what you have. So don't stick it in my face and have me
Yeah.
see it. I got
Guy,
no
Let
protection.
me get the hazmat suit on before you continue.
So you got that job, and then you got the guy who just translates for Yao Ming, who makes millions. Like, how fucking great of a job is that, the translator?
Oh, being a translator for an athlete's probably the greatest job ever.
What do you think the easiest job is?
On the planet?
Yeah, if you had to rank them, like the easiest, highest paying jobs.
Backup quarterback.
That, yeah. I think bullpen catcher wouldn't be bad.
Oh, yeah, bullpen catcher. Yeah.
Backup
Yeah.
tendy,
I
but
mean,
you gotta still
anything where
play.
you don't have to do anything sort of physical, that's going to start creeping to the top of your list, right?
Yeah, right. Any move.
Anything that's not like physically hard is going to be easier.
The translator for Yao Ming had the greatest gig. That translator for that Toronto baseball player who's talking about the bananas, a tree.
Yeah, how about these? Have you seen these viral videos of these translators who translate music at music concerts?
No.
That seems like a pretty fucking sweet gig to me.
Like the sign language people?
Yeah, the sign language people on the side at music concerts that are signing the words.
Those people are cleaning up with jobs, huh? And there's like no one ever thinks to do sign
and
language.
not only are they probably cleaning up, but like it's pretty cool too. Like it would be a fun job. You'd be at fucking music concerts.
To go to the best. Imagine fucking just when the beat drops, you're just fingers out.
Yeah, I mean, if you can sign that fast and you like dancing, I would think it would be a dream job.
Sick.
Right? Yeah.
Every time there's a news conference, you see that little box. That lady's got a job. That's a great gig.
I would rather be the sign language person at a music concert than at a fucking conference room. Like a boardroom meeting.
Boardroom meeting when they're just in the little square, just ripping signs.
Yeah, I would rather.
And there's not many, so you got to think like that's a good.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not in that world, so I don't know how difficult.
I'm not in the ASL loop.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a whole community of people who are trying to get jobs and find jobs. I mean, I don't know. I haven't checked it out, so I can't really talk about it. But it looks like a sweet gig if you like music.
Yeah, that or like imagine being like a therapist. Like you just listen to people's bullshit all day.
No.
It was so hard. He didn't use the right pronouns, and you gotta go. Well,
My pet peeve, Sam. My greatest pet peeve ever is people not taking accountability. And as a therapist, all you're dealing with is people not taking accountability.
Oh yeah, it's hilarious.
You can't do it.
And the best part is you got to turn around after listening to this bullshit story for the last 2 hours, and you got to go. Well, maybe you should try.
Yeah, because you have to have the capability to take all that in and not let it affect you.
The patience, and not motivate them to just, hey, maybe next time you just tell them how you feel. That's usually how I solve problems.
Yeah, I feel like therapy is something that would have to feel like a calling.
God, you just hear some of these people's stories, and you just must look at the clock and be like, all right, you got 45 more minutes.
Well, like, that like 90% of the people that are telling you the story from their side of the story. So they're either embellishing details or they're leaving out details that are going to make them seem bad or not
100%.
taking accountability.
Who's ever told a story where they go, yeah, I fucked up.
Sitting there trying to sift through what's like real, what's bullshit, what's embellished, what's not told. I can't do it. Like, I feel like that has to be a calling.
You are the chosen.
Yeah. I would sit there and be like, are you being honest with me? What really happened? Like,
what? You're an adult. Figure it out.
Guy, that's not that bad.
Yeah, you know what you don't have? Bullets whizzing over your fucking heads or bombs dropping around you.
Well, it seems like you're not missing any meals, so.
Yeah. Huh.
Your life can't be that bad.
Yeah, it seems like you're eating every day.
Really dropping some hard fucking,
just subtle knockout punches.
Cutting people's legs out from under them.
Oh, really? Are you living out in the woods?
There's that new Apple TV show. With what's his name and Harrison Ford and some other people, and I watched like one episode and a half, kind of. I fell asleep, but like part of it is, I think this guy like telling his patients like, just get over it.
It's just like, oh, are you in the woods living on your own? No. Yeah. You obviously have the money to pay for therapy, so you
obviously have the money to pay for this, so life can't be that bad.
Yeah, $100 an hour. Yeah, life can't be too bad.
That's like the Ron Swanson. You bring in Ron Swanson to just drop some. See, well, you're about 250 pounds, so it seems like you're eating every day.
Seems like you're not missing any meals.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that must be tough. Yeah.
No, the therapy thing is, I think, difficult. It's difficult to go to therapy. Imagine what it feels like to receive that therapy.
Receive bullshit all day long.
It's difficult for the person to sit there and drag.
Imagine sitting. This is like you're already on your third person telling you how hard life is, and you're not going, ah, fuck.
I'm sure they gotta pace themselves. I'm sure they pace
you can't go back to back.
There's no way they're ripping like 8 back-to-backs. They gotta be pacing themselves.
Just yelling in a pillow.
You'd be Dennis Reynolds by the end of every day.
Yeah. Maybe you should tell him that TV show triggers you.
Yeah.
Or
Exactly.
leave the room and watch whatever you want to watch.
Or just go in the other room and watch a different show.
That and the motivational speakers that are just sprinkled all over Instagram. And it's like, oh, really?
Oh my God. And this is, yeah. And so, like, that whole
Those-
motivational speaking, like, crowd has gone from just like one social media platform to the next, right? So, like, now it's all over TikTok, all these guys.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
My favorite
yeah.
part is I want the guy who walks the walk and talks the talk giving me the motivational speech because he accomplished his goals, okay? You and your family of 4 and no money giving me the pep talk.
So, yeah, for me too, is like, I try to listen to the people who have been in the water, that right?
Yeah.
So, like, the Kobe Bryants, the guys who, like, are actually day to
Ray
day
Lewis, Kobe Bryant,
doing the shit.
Tom Brady.
Yeah, those are the types of guys I try to, or
That's
people
who
I try to
listen to. You, who complains about your life later on in a story on Instagram.
Look, social media is a minefield right now. Okay,
God.
you're dodging sex
Bullets.
scams. You're dodging fucking people telling you what to do. In between, everybody now has a fucking cooking channel.
Everyone's got a cooking channel. Everyone has a get
Everybody's
rich.
cooking
It's so
food.
easy.
I'm
You
not
can get
having
rich
time
just
to-
like me. Just buy this glass right below. And
It's
now
so
with
funny.
the
All
AI,
these social media channels have gone to, like, food stuff now.
I never know what the fuck's real anymore.
Yeah. No, it's,
AI, you can make the photos look legit. You can make the videos look legit. It's fucking, I just go, everything's a lie. I just go in with that mindset.
yeah, you have to take everything on social media with a grain of salt.
There's like, I was watching that movie on HBO. I forget the name of it, but the marketing people were like, yeah, there are some social media influencers that refuse to meet in person because they're just like, they use like 1,000 filters. Like they're not even remotely close.
Yeah, it's crazy out there. Yeah.
The other thing that really pisses me off, it's crazy. How the fuck do all these people have so many followers? They suck. I watch some of these videos and I just go, drives me nuts. Hey guys.
I don't know
They're
where everybody's
so
getting their
fake.
followers.
I believe that
But-
they buy some of them and then they use the fact that you have a lot of followers. They do the follow unfollow technique probably. 'Cause then people
Yeah,
go,
maybe.
oh, he's got 30K. He must be important. He's it.
Yeah. I was thinking about it. I like how many followers we have. So, like, we're like kind of small, and I was like, oh, it's kind of a bummer we can't get more people to watch the show. And then I started thinking, like, the people who are watching our show are like the people that we interact with. So, like, people at work who I interact with, they watch it and they enjoy it. So, like, I like entertaining the 2,000 or 3,000 people that we continuously entertain day in and day out, which are like our friends from Vermont, like in New England, my people in California, like, people I work with here in Georgia. Like, I enjoy.
It's that like
I'm starting to kind of be like, we don't need a whole lot of people. Like,
the underground popularity.
I like people coming up to me saying, hey, that thing you said about the recorder was really fun. How about this? So a guy that we really like, who we work with, is guy I work with, like, in the movie business. He watched the show and really thought the recorder stuff was funny. So he was gonna get a recorder and put it on my desk as a joke from watching the clips from the show. So
that's
like
fucking hilarious.
Well, that really made me happy because, like, I enjoy, like, if I know that I'm making other people laugh, that makes me happy. Right? I like that.
Absolutely.
Right. So
we're not here to ruffle fethers, okay? We're here to crack jokes and make fun of ourselves.
I mean, I don't mind ruffling feathers too, but, like, I just think that, like, I enjoy. Yeah, I don't. I'm starting to think maybe, I like entertaining the people that we entertain.
The first time I went out in a long time to the bars,
Yeah.
packed, locals only. They loved the, like, people were talking about it, which was so cool.
That's what I'm saying. Like the
out.
Vermonters, right?
Like that means the world. That is actually awesome that other people find our shit funny and not just
I'm
us.
starting to go like, well, here's the thing, Sam. I'm starting maybe I'm just getting fucking old and senile, but I'm starting to get to this thing where it's like, if somebody really likes my show who I don't know, like not in a good or bad way, like just genuinely don't know. Let's say they're Bob Smith that lives down the street 5 houses from me that I just have no clue who they are. And if they like my show, that, I mean, in a selfish way, that kind of does nothing for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's great that that person likes the show, but I kind of don't know you.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, I really like the people who know us liking the show, So it's like, what if, like, all the people in the world who I don't know like us? Well, that's okay. Yeah, it's great that they like us, but, like, their enjoyment, I don't know. It's a weird sort of line. But we don't have to get into that. Let's talk about funny stuff.
I got a topic for you.
Yeah.
Imagine being alive during the plague. How crazy must that have been without like actual science? These people are just dropping dead, like just randomly. No one knows why.
Yeah, I mean, the science of the time did not help them out.
Did not line up with reality.
Yeah, the science of the time did not help the Black Plague.
They're using like screws in people's foreheads to like relieve headaches.
They're doing like really not great stuff.
Oh, imagine going to the doctor's office. How fucking crazy do you have to be to go to the doctor's office back then?
Yeah, like to think that some of that stuff, I mean, I don't know. It's fucking
Mike Smith. Yeah, great doctor. Yeah, he cured my leg. He's just got a fucking peg.
I'm kind of glad I live in this time of doctoring, not in the 1900s
PhD
time of doctoring.
Oh God!
I know that they thought that was like cutting edge back then, and maybe like we'll be able to do things in the future that we think are crazy. But I'm
newest technology. We got, imagine that though. People like believed them. Yeah, newest technology. We got slugs. We'll just put a couple all over your chest. You'll be cured.
Look, I'm gonna throw these slugs on you. I know it sounds weird, but they're gonna
stay with me here.
All that sickness out of you. Like,
the sickness is gonna get vacuumed right out.
It gets vacuumed out of your body and into their body, and then you're good. That's it. Oh my God. It's so simple.
All right, I know what you need for this headache. How about a nail?
Look, I know this sounds weird, but let me just drill this thing kind of in your head a little bit, and it's going to relieve all the tension.
So much pressure,
Wait,
nail, relieve the pressure.
I'll keep the headache. You know what? I'll just keep the headache.
It's just a sprain, sir. You don't have to remove my leg.
Yeah, I just sprained my ankle. You don't have to cut it off.
Like those fucking psychopaths were just opening up chest cavities and moving organs with like a set of pliers.
I mean, they were playing around like it was fucking
like they were learning on the go.
Like they were fucking playing a game of Operation.
What is this? And don't need that.
What's this look like? All right, let's put that back.
oh, he stopped moving. Let's put that back.
I think yeah, I want to be fair. I think Family Guy has a joke like this in one of their shows where like they're doing the doctoring and they take something out and he flatlines and then they put it back in. Yeah.
I was reading the history on medieval medicine. The best surgeons were the ones that could cut people's amputee in 2 hacks, right? Because the bad ones took a couple swings. Imagine you decide to cut costs and you go, well, Michael's half the cost because you know there's a couple people who go, yeah, but he's half the price.
Right.
No
Not great.
Novocaine. Just swing. And then you get to like the 60s, they're telling you to like rip cocaine and smoke cigarettes.
Yeah.
You get athletes ripping darts in between halftime.
You're throwing cocaine into soda. Like, I'm not sure where their head was at.
Thank God for the pioneers to get medicine to this point where I have the luxury and safety going in there.
I'm just glad I live now.
Flight
that would have been tough back then.
Air travel wasn't a fucking bed sheet.
Oh my God, yeah.
Imagine these psychopaths are going.
A tough time.
The craziest part is you look at like the boat like Columbus took over or the Mayflower. It's like the size of the pontoon boat you take on Lake
Well, here's
Champlain.
the thing. Like, you see these videos now of these giant fucking like destroyers out in the ocean like getting thrown around like it's a fucking bath toy, right?
Yeah.
And you go and you think like, okay, back in Columbus's day, they were like, oh yeah, like 2 of every 3 ships go down. And yeah, of course they go down.
Yeah,
There's
no shit.
That ship could
Let me
last.
guess.
Are you kidding
No
me?
GPS. You don't know what's on the other side, and the boat's the pontoon.
and you're hitting the thing that the destroyer's hitting.
Yeah.
Like no way.
What's crazy is like Benjamin Franklin went to and from England a bunch of times.
I'm telling you, there's like these 100-foot waves in the ocean. No wonder they thought the gods were controlling the ocean. I would think the gods were controlling the fucking ocean.
Natural disasters make you really rethink reality.
Buddy, you can be on the ocean. You can go into a storm in 100-foot waves and then within an hour be back in calm sea. Of course you thought there were fucking monsters and shit out there. Like, how could you not?
And especially like in those times too, you're coming off the dinosaurs, so you don't know what the fuck's in those waters.
That's
Have you ever?
Saying. Like, I would be praying to every ocean god on the planet that I knew of.
I'd be taking the jar of sand with me, like every fucking thing.
Oh my God, I would take every god in the world I could find that was attached to the ocean and bring it with me. How
about this one? This was an AD. I forget the name of it. There was a killer whale. It was like the size of a megalodon. And there's like this little alleyway where ships would pass, but the whale was fucking all these ships up. So the whole Greek Spartan army went to war against this fish, right? Fucked them all up. So they couldn't defeat it. It actually, the only way it got defeated was it beached itself onto land, and all the villagers, all the army just started stabbing it to kill it.
Wow. I wonder why it beached itself.
It just got thrown up there like through a storm, kind of.
Oh.
So it got stuck on the beach, and all of a sudden, it's actually documented history. Yeah, it's documented history that the Spartans went to war against this killer whale. And it was like the size, like imagine they had megalodons back then. Like the fucking ocean was terrifying. Of course you're going to believe gods.
This is what I'm saying, man. I would be believing in everything that anybody told me about.
You got guys sailing across with megalodon just bigger than your ship.
And you just have no knowledge of natural science at that time, right? Like you don't know about how nature works. There aren't books read about how plants are made.
Zero
and
internet.
Ecosystems live.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
These guys are just trying berries for the hell of it. Just going, look safe.
Instagram videos showing you, like, crab boats dealing with this stuff, right? Like, so you have no prior knowledge.
No prior knowledge.
You're going in totally blind.
Totally blind on a wood fucking boat.
Yeah, and stories of some sailor with one leg talking about a fucking monster that drowned his fucking boat. Like, you're just like
actual monsters were floating around the ocean during, like giant squids that were taking down ships. You had Moby Dick. Like, that's an actual killer whale.
Yeah, no
fucking
wonder
ships up.
people were writing tales about giant monsters.
It was. Thank God for commercial fishing.
Look, Sam, if I didn't know that squids existed because there was a Wikipedia page, okay, and I just went on the ocean and saw this thing wrapping its fucking claws around my boat, I would probably believe in monsters.
You gotta be a sick fuck to be a merchant. Like, I'll just sail the seas. It'll be fine.
It's crazy. It's crazy work.
Like the fucking lottery picks you're going on these trips. And guys would do it all the time.
Look, we live in Massachusetts. I've been to the Mayweather exhibit in fucking Cape Cod.
Fucking
okay?
tiny. I see yachts bigger than that.
I'm not taking that boat out into the harbor. Not to mention the ocean.
I wouldn't take it down a river.
I wouldn't take it down the road 5 feet.
It's made with wood on nails that are all different shapes and sizes.
6 bucks went across the ocean in this thing? Nah.
The best part, every boat, there's not like a cookie cutter, same shape boat. Everything's fucking customized. All the nails are different shapes. They're just hammering into this.
Handmade. There's no reliability.
There's no reliability. You have zero idea how this thing's gonna hold.
Yeah, you ain't suing a company for manufacturing issues. Let's just put it that way.
And you just send it with a map that has nothing on this side of the page.
Yeah. Not to mention, I can't tell you what's beyond this blue line. But have fun. But have at it.
But some way, those sick fucks could just find their way to and from.
To get me on that boat. I think I'm going to stay in Spain and enjoy the prosciutto.
Fine.
You know what? You guys go and have a good time. I'm gonna chill here in France and crush a few baguettes. All right?
Even fucking like steamboats, like the Titanic, I still wouldn't go on that fucking thing. They have no idea.
Dude, I'm not getting on anything pre-internet.
Pre-meteorologist weather
report. This
report.
boat was checked by a bunch of fucking machines
and insured for multiple thousands of millions of dollars.
No, I ain't.
Yeah, these 6 fucks would just travel the Atlantic up until, I don't know, World War II.
Yeah.
Even World War II, they
Explorer doesn't sound too great now, does it?
Even World War II, they barely had fucking like weather radar, right?
I mean, even by then they had dials and stuff that could tell them what was going and coming. I mean, you pre that stuff, you really were in the dark.
So about up to 1940, it was just a guess and check.
Big time guess and check. And how about this one? The Vikings, they did it in even tinier
like
boats.
a canoe.
They did it in canoes, right? These fucking sick bastards. And how about this? The Hawaiians did it in an even thinner canoe. with one fucking rudder. How
one rudder.
Going to the ocean with one rudder.
10-foot waves.
Oh my god, these sick monsters out there.
I couldn't live in those times. I'd fucking...
Guy, I'm staying in Spain and enjoying the food and the fucking weather. You
It's
can
okay.
go across the ocean and shit
I'll
your
learn
pants
Spanish.
if you want.
It's okay. I've come accustomed to the people.
Yeah, I'll go explore the Spanish countryside. You can go fucking across the ocean, try to attack monsters and shit.
Candy of the week. We've been neglecting it for the couple past weeks.
We just
so
had
it's
so
nice.
many fun clips. Yeah.
So many fun clips, so many fun guests. That
Yeah.
it's time to get back on track. It's called Zappies. Jesse, you've had this. I've never had this.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
I sent those
Zappies.
to Sam.
Yep. Can't get them in Vermont. Can't get a lot of the things you sent me in Vermont. Actually, the whole box. Can't get any of them.
Can't get any of that in Vermont.
I'm so jealous, but yep, Zappies. I'm excited to try 'em.
Zappos.
Is that what it's called? Zappos?
I think so. No, Zaps. Zappos, Zappies. But they go by Voodoo Chips.
Voodoo Chips.
They're
I don't even know what
from New
flavor.
Orleans.
From New Orleans?
Yeah.
I don't know what flavor these are, but I'm excited.
I don't even know how to describe the flavor, honestly. It's kind of like an all-dressed chip from Canada. You know an all-dressed?
Oh yeah, I love. Smells like an all dressed.
Yeah.
Oh, that's got some good crunch.
Right?
Wow.
So for people who don't know, it's kind of like a kettle cooked chip. It's like a little bit thicker.
It tastes like all dressed seasoning.
I would say it tastes like people who are Canadian
all
friends
dressed.
and are Vermont and hockey friends who understand what all dressed means. There's a chip up in Canada they make. It's called all dressed, which is like a very kind of weird flavor where it's like got a little
barbecue,
bit of vinegar,
ketchup, salt, and vinegar.
Yeah, ketchup, salt, and vinegar. And so these are like that version of an all dressed chip, but they're from New Orleans. Yeah.
But it's got that kettle.
We would love for them to sponsor the show. We love
Oh my God.
Yeah, I love their chips.
Oh
my wife
God.
loves your chips. She's the one who turned me on to them. They're really good. We would love to have all of the Voodoo Chips merch.
9.5. Voodoo Chips.
9.5 out of 10 in the chip category is huge.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Can you get these sent?
Probably, yeah. Amazon probably sent them to you.
Oh my God. Here you go.
Yeah. I'm telling you, it's like all dressed with a little bit more zing to it.
It's nice. And now,
yeah, really good.
For my second product, I have.
What's the second product?
You also sent me this. This is Jesse's awesome snack picks.
Yeah.
Doritos dip.
Yeah. So I'm curious because I haven't tasted it yet.
So you heat up the spicy nacho.
Okay.
I
love that the cat is like, look at his little head. Oh my God. You probably won't be able to see his tiny little head when you edit it because it'll cut it out, but his head's sticking up in that corner between your arm and the table.
He's going bananas over the voodoo chip I just
Look
gave him.
He's like, I can see his head keep swapping up right there. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I see it. His little.
You see it?
There he is.
There he goes. All right, go.
Little
I'm curious about this dip.
Voodoo chip with the Doritos. Oh yeah. Woo! It's a little sweet. I like it.
Oh, it's got some sweetness.
Yeah, it's kind of like the nacho cheese that you get at the stadium.
Yeah.
But it's got a little sweetness to it.
Interesting.
I like it. This is a great purchase. So
wow,
if you
I'm
want
surprised
some,
with the sweetness.
Oh man,
it looks like you're enjoying it.
Oh, I give this 9.5 Doritos.
That's sick. Yeah.
I would do this. If you make nachos,
look at the cat.
Cat.
The cat wants another chip.
Cat also wants some Dorito sauce.
No, he can't handle the sauce. It's too spicy for him. He can eat the chip though.
This Dorito sauce, you should make nachos with this.
Yeah. How about this? I went to this tiny little town called Helen, Georgia last week. That's when I was doing the show from. And it's like kind of like a German town where they got like a lot of Brussels sprout, Germany, beer, Hoffen garden type stuff, like all that stuff. And they got a bunch of architecture, and they had this hat store there, and I found this sick King's throwback hat. That's what I've been wearing.
That's sick.
She makes it. Yeah.
That's really sweet. And
it's 47 brand. Yeah, 47 brand makes really great hats. I love their hats. It's pretty durable. On the inside, it says vintage hockey. Pretty sweet.
That's a sweet one.
On the other side, it says 47. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I love it. I've been wearing it around. Sam was born in LA during this region of time, and I also was born around that time too in LA. So pretty cool.
Don't remember it, but that was during an LA Kings run.
Yeah, and if 47 wants to sponsor the show, we will absolutely wear all of your hats.
Gretzky was on a heater, and I was 1 year old.
Yeah. That was like right when they changed. Well, it was like right when they changed, when Gretzky came, they changed from the Laker colors to black and silver now, and that's sort of what they've been since, like, I don't know the exact date, but I know it was like in the 90s at some point, right around when Gretz came.
Yeah, I do love when they bring out the black and gold, though. It's nice.
Yeah, I love it. I love the purple and gold. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, purple and gold. What do you say, black and gold?
Pretty sweet. All right, what's the last
product? We got super sour toxic waste nuclear fusion.
Yeah,
So
I found this at a little store here in Georgia called Cracker Barrel.
Oh,
It's-
baby.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. It's a sweet store.
Have you ever had this before?
Never. That's why I grabbed it, because I'd never seen it before in my life.
No,
I'm curious what's inside of it. I don't even know like what form it is. Is it jelly or
could be like a putty.
is it a drink? Yeah, I have no idea even what's inside of it.
Maybe no, it's definitely edible.
Well, I know it's edible. I'm just
All right, here we go. Toxic waste. Okay. So it opens up.
Oh, nice.
Little cap action.
Cool. What's
It's like
inside?
singular candies.
Oh, wow. Wrapped. Are they like
Wrapped.
warheads?
Kind of like a warhead. And I guess there's flavors to them. This is grape strawberry. Ooh, that could be good.
Interesting combination.
That could be good.
Very interesting. Very interesting.
Oh, it's just like a warhead.
Yeah.
Yep. It's basically everything like a warhead.
Yeah. Is it hard?
It's got a little
It's a hard
chewy
candy.
outside shell. You know, like kind of like a lollipop, how it has that little like wax coating when you bite down on it. Oh, fuck.
Sour.
Really good flavor.
It looks like it's sour.
Oh, it's sour. Oh, it's sour.
Looks like you're having a sour experience over there.
It's so good though, flavor-wise. Oh, fucker.
Yeah. That's like Airheads. Not Airheads, Warheads.
If you work through it, it gets better. I'm hoping it gets better. You know, like a warhead, when you get past that fucking stage.
You got to get past the sour, and then it's good.
Such a tit.
It's really that sour?
I don't know. I may have not had sour shit in a while. I'm fucking struggling, man.
Feels like you're having yeah.
You're gonna have a bad time.
You're gonna have a bad time.
You gotta get one. Let me see how you do.
Yeah,
All right.
I can't go to the store. It's like 10 minutes away.
All right, we've gotten past the sour stage. It's unbelievable flavor-wise.
Nice.
I'd actually put these up against a warhead.
That's good. That's really good. Toxic waste.
Toxic waste.
Coming in huge.
9.1.
9.1 toxic
After
waste.
putting me through the ringer.
Pretty solid.
Well, for all of us here at Channel 4 News, I'm Ron Burgundy. You stay classy, San Diego.
And thanks for stopping by.